saturated and underwhelmed. Does the way I feel belong to someone else? The more I try to listen, the less I hear. So tune me out and let me disappear. Saturated and underwhelmed. Does the way I feel belong to someone else? The more I try to listen, the less I hear. So tune me out and let me disappear. I need control more than
Hello. Look how cute this little curl is. Hello. 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 Soon I will have contacts so I can see with these lives and not wear my hideous glasses that are broken. And then I can read all of your names out loud. But today, look, okay, so I have the ring light in front of me, okay? Listen to it. It's off. Natural light. It's my favorite. I love it when I can work with natural light. The window's open. I don't think there's anything better than natural light. That's why it's so hard for me to go back in my studio, because there's no windows in there. Hi. So I actually have no makeup on. I put eyebrow, well, I filled in my eyebrows and I put on lipstick this morning. If you watched my Good Morning Live, I had on a blue wig. I was feeling blue. Why? Because I was up all night. But this is, I'm reviewing a skincare product that's like all natural, earth tony. And I had on like this white pretty thing, but with the glitter, I thought about putting up a green, dark green background. Because just realized I don't have very many brown or green tone clothes. And then I found this dress, which, look, there's a hole in it. See the hole? I don't know if you can see that. So I turned it into a fairy dress with a clip. See, look at that. And it's so much cuter. I'm just an artist. I do what I do. It's so crazy, though. I only work well under pressure. Like, I put everything off until the last minute, and then within 3 seconds, I pulled this together. And for like the last 3 weeks, I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna wear? How am I gonna do the look? And then I have like 2 minutes to get ready, and shabam, I pull it off. I don't get it. So I'm just waiting for some people to get on because the live was delayed because my mom said she was gonna come babysit so we don't have to worry about baby interrupting. But she's still not here. She's really slow. But anyway, this is a skin care like review I want to share with you. So I have there's nothing on my face. Like there's no foundation, no concealer, smeared lipstick. Because I spent 2 seconds, I'm going to try to wipe it off. There's nothing on this. It's dry. Because I'm using a skincare product, so I have a clean face. Clean face. Now I just smeared red lipstick all over my face. Hi. I don't have any makeup on. Just lipstick. I'm gonna interview. Okay, just for my new followers. I didn't know I had this problem until I started doing lives all the time and such. You know, fluent speaking. My words get mixed up sometimes, and my words get mixed up all the time when I'm really tired. And I didn't sleep, not for a minute last night. When I don't sleep, I get like dyslexic. I forget my words. I mix them up. I mix and match. I get really goofy and loopy. It's funny and entertaining, but a little scary. I mean, it's not scary. It's fun. Maybe not for me, because my brain's like exploding and dying, but it's fun for you. Thank you. My skin looks so nice because Beauty is my vice. Me and my family. We are all obviously, I'm dying to like wipe this little bit of lipstick off that's smeared. Are dying to, or I am on a vigorous search because we are aging, all of us mamas, and I don't want to do the Botox filler thing that all the other beauty gurus do, and I get it. It's a quick fix. It's hard putting your face out there every day. I'm a mom of 6. One's a stepchild. All of the others I've given birth to. So, like, I feel like I'm getting old, and I feel like I look old, and I don't want to look old and wrinkly and feel sad and depressed about myself. So, quick fix, Botox, you know? Because I was, like, noticing fine lines or wrinkles or whatever. But I started the search, and I said I wouldn't stop until I found all of the right I'm not actually dyslexic. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even say it. I'm not actually dyslexic, but like I'll do live tutorials, and because I have so many kids, I have to stay up all night to do them. And who in their right mind stays up all night and tries to fluently speak? No one. So I mean, I didn't even know I had the problem until I started doing 8-hour live tutorials trying to speak all night long with no sleep. You know what I mean? So things get, you know, my brain's like, okay, it's time for you to stop now. But my mouth keeps going and things get confused. But I'm not actually dyslexic. I just am extremely sleep deprived, and I'm a mom, and my mouth and my words and my brain, they like disconnect and go all over the place. Becca! But anyway, I like to pre-warn people because it's kind of funny sometimes, but it's really annoying for me when I can't remember what I'm talking about. And I just wanted to warn you because normally, you know, early in the day I'm fresh and ready to go, and I do feel pretty good considering I've had no sleep at all, but my words may get messy and slappy. So, the skincare product that I have, it's green. Natural lighting, so I have nothing on my face, so we can try it. I'm going to go ahead and pop my little thing so you can see up close what it looks like. This comes on the outside of the package. It was really hard for me to open it without ripping it, but it's made by Farmacy, and it's a sleep tight mask. And it does anti-aging and hydrates your skin. Hold on, I'm trying to hold it still so it's clear. We need products working while we're awake, while we're asleep. We need products that are working 24/7 to get rid of all of our problems. And if you have a problem, we're gonna fix it. And the amazing thing is, you know, all these products that claim they're gonna do all these amazing things, and they don't do anything. But now that I'm a beauty influencer and I'm sent all of these incredible products, stop wasting your money on products like cheap products that you think you're saving your money on. Find a beauty influencer that you can trust that shows you true results, and buy something that is life-changing, because I am finding life-changing products that are changing my skin, getting rid of my wrinkles, my fine lines, everything, which I, honest to goodness, believed was impossible without Botox. Like, I was to the point where I was like, that's it, I'm just getting Botox, because I would never consider Botox if I wasn't a beauty influencer, ever. But because I'm out there every day, it's hard. You know what I mean? I have to get rid of this little bit of lipstick that I smeared. But then, all of a sudden, there's products that are working. They're making all the problem areas disappear! Which is so exciting, because I find one, and then I know I'm going to find, if one exists, then we know more exists. You know what I mean? And we can actually get rid of these problem areas without pumping our face full of yuck and looking like you might look cute now, but you're gonna look like a saggy old monster bag in a couple of years. You know what I mean? So let's try to do it the right way. Do you agree? So anyway, I've told my Beauty is My Vice family that, I mean, obviously I'm sent products, I share products. I only share products that I like, one, but there are products that I like that are good, great products, and then there are products that are like do or die, have to have it, changing my skin, making me feel young and beautiful again. And when those products come along, I'm going to tell you, I'm not making money off of you purchasing it. I'm telling you because I love you and I want you to feel beautiful. I don't want you to feel like an old, sad, aging mom. Because we deserve to feel young and beautiful. You know? So if I'm gifted a product that works miracles, I'm going to tell you to go buy it. And like, I've fallen in love with some of them. And when I run out, I will purchase it again myself. You know what I mean? Because it works. The first one that I fell in love with, which I just did a post not too long ago, I just took the thing off, but you can see it pretty well. Exuviance Exuviance Age Reverse Hydro Firm. This stuff is amazing. It's a big bottle. It spreads far. 1.75 ounces, I think. $75 is it, I think? So worth it. I've been sent products that are over $100 that don't work. I mean, this works. My fiance thought I went behind his back and got like a peel or work done. Like, he didn't believe, like, it works. My skin is changing. Like, no makeup on. Things are going good. It's good. Now this is a night sleep tight. So you sleep with it and then you wake up with your face feeling perfectly refreshed, perfectly hydrated, moisturized, and it gets rid of all the toxins and, you know, fills your skin with all the collagen, just like, you know, as we age. That's why we get old and ugly, because we're not babies anymore and we don't produce all the things that, I'm not going to read the whole bottle because I don't have my glasses on, but you know the drill. So it has all the right ingredients in it to put on your face and sleep in. And I don't have a sleep-in mask, so to speak, that, or I haven't found one yet thus far that I like. Now, I can't say for sure that this is going to change my entire face. I haven't used it long enough. But I can say that I have dry skin, and my skin has been, between this and Exuviance, my skin's never looked better. So I'm going to go ahead and apply. This is what it looks like. And you put it on before bed. You sleep in it. I was using this one twice a day, in the morning and at night. Now I use this one at night, and sometimes there's still enough product, like if I want to apply a face of, like a full face of makeup, normally you would use a primer, right? Well, when you use this, you don't need a primer. Your skin is so hydrated and perfect. You don't need a primer. Trust me. So you can use this just, you know, before you do your makeup to make your skin look amazing throughout the day. I haven't seen anywhere how many times to use this, so I just use it as needed. But I've noticed with this, if I put this on before bed, and look, I've been using it, and it's still at the very top. I put it on before bed, sometimes, depending on how I sleep, obviously, I notice that my skin is still so hydrated and ready to go that I don't need a primer or a ointment to, and I have extremely dry, sensitive skin. My skin is so dry and so sensitive, but it's already so hydrated and moisturized that I literally can't put anything else over top of it, or I'd be like, my makeup would just melt off my face. You know what I mean? But I really do like it. I can't say 100% for sure how much this is changing, because ever since I started using this, I can't stop. But I can say that this is an amazing sleep tight mask. Night balm, I think it says. Okay. Yeah, it's a night balm. What I like about it is it's not like sleeping with one of those yucky masks on. It's not like over the top. It, you know, just like a lotion, it melts into your skin. It doesn't get all over your pillow and like make everything all nasty and gross and yuck. And it just, you know, does the job. Always apply. I apply liberally. Always. I overdo everything. To your full face and neck. But I love it. And I think this is only $40 or $45. And it's 1.7 fluid ounces. But it's almost like Vaseline, but not. You know what I mean? It doesn't, like, you know, it kind of even looks like Vaseline. It kind of feels like Vaseline. But Vaseline, I love Vaseline. I use it all the time. Vaseline, you have to like wipe off the excess because it's so gooey and kind of sticks there. This melts into your skin. So, I mean, obviously, it's a night balm. Put it on. Sleep in it. But I think that there's no problem with using it throughout the day. If my skin feels really dry, I'm going to pull this out. And then I'm going to pull this out too. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to mix the two together. I'm learning skincare products are just like foundation or concealer. You have to find all the right ones. And you've got to mix them all together to perfection. It's like, you know, I always say that my brother and my sister are actual mad scientists because they are, they both have their tenure and they are professors. They're scientists. They teach some sort of class field that I can't even pronounce. Biophysiological, they're geniuses. But anyway, so they're mad scientists, I joke. But I always joke that I'm the mad scientist when it comes to like makeup and, you know, figuring out, you know, artsy fartsy, face artsy fartsy, decorating artsy fartsy, fashion, whatever it is. I'll figure it out. But you need to figure out this wig, exactly what it is that your skin needs. So, luckily for me, these two products are working miracles. I was so worried about the wrinkles and fine lines on my forehead and they're almost entirely gone. I mean, obviously when I lift, it still creases, but it doesn't stay creased. I have already put more than enough on. I'm basically just applying because I'm talking. And then what I'm going to do, since this is supposed to be to wear overnight, and it soaks perfectly into your skin, but because it's not nighttime, I'm going to apply it and then dab off the excess. We'll rub it in as good as I can. You know, I'm so used to doing my lives at night, realizing that during the day, people must have day jobs. Because normally there's a ton of people on here. Where is everybody? Jessica, Mindy, Lori. Everybody was so excited, but I was late starting. Hi. We're using Farmacy's Sleep Tight Mask. Sleep Tight Balm. That's why I'm dressed like a fairy earth princess, because it's all natural and is amazing. And beauty is my vice. Our family, my family at Beauty is My Vice. Obviously, we're mamas, a lot of us. We're aging, showing signs of fine lines and whatnot. So I made it my mission to find all of the right skincare products so that we don't have to get injected with Botox and fillers and yuck. Thank you. No makeup on, just eyebrows and lipstick that's smearing all over my face. Because I'm getting balm all over it. It's funny that you say that they're on fleek because if you watched my Good Morning Live, right before that I did a quick story and I did my eyebrows in 10 seconds in the story. I just filled them in a little bit. I mean, this is their natural shape. I used to be 100% pomade all the way, and now I let my eyebrows grow in. They were kind of looking a little crazy there for a little bit, but now I use the NYX Micro. It's the really teeny tiny NYX pencil for your eyebrows, but it's the micro pencil, and it's just perfect. It's teeny tiny, and if you're still into, like, really into using pomade for your eyebrows, this works perfectly to get like those teeny tiny little spots that the pomade misses. It works perfectly to just give you that 100% all natural look versus like a chunk of pomade. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Barefaced. 100% barefaced with balm and smeared lipstick. But I'm doing this. I'm showing you guys all of my flaws. I'm lucky under my eyes. Prior to us starting our skin product search, I had wrinkles that were more pronounced on my forehead that I was freaking out about. So like now if I lift, they're still there, but they don't stay there. Do you know what I mean? Like, they used to, like I would lift. I mean, my kids lift and their foreheads wrinkles a little bit. I mean, that happens to everybody. It's natural. But there was like fine lines that were there when I wasn't lifting my eyebrows that I was freaking out about. And because I'm a beauty influencer, quick fix is to go get Botox. But these products are making all of my problem areas disappear, which I really felt like was impossible. Because up until this point, I haven't found products that do what they say they're going to do. You know how it is. So, the change, the first big change, what has gotten rid of my wrinkles is Exuviance. And this is amazing too. The two together, perfect combo. Farmacy Sleep Tight Balm. So use this at night, that during the day. And when you use these two products, you don't ever need to use a face primer. And it's always working on your skin. It's just so good for your skin. It gets rid of all the toxins from the pollution in the air. Like, you name it, I could read. I am not one of those people who does reviews that reads every single thing on the package for 4 hours. I'm going to tell you, it's incredible. It works. My wrinkles disappeared, or it didn't do anything. I mean, come on. I just feel like so many reviews are so generic and, like, drives me nuts. So, like, I started with my reviews. If you come on my YouTube channel and I'm dancing and, like, doing something crazy, you know it's because I found a miracle. And my face and skin and life is changing over a little bottle of product. Because my skin can't talk. So how else express the joy that my skin is feeling through the product other than dance? I mean, I can talk to you about it, but I can't. My skin wants to show you how it feels. So in order for my skin to show you how it feels, I must dance. You guys should dance too. Everybody should. Just let go. Who cares? Have fun. And I was so worried about starting this live. So worried. Because of the baby waking up. I waited for my mom for an hour and I was like, that's it. I gotta start. Because I'm going to have to go get Malachi here soon. And I want to use the product for you and put on some makeup and show you how beautiful, like do a natural, like my skin's beautiful look versus like over the top makeup. Do you hear the baby crying? Baby's awake. Grandma's still not here. Oh, you too. Do you see my skin changing, Candace? Have you noticed a difference? I know I'm not crazy. These products are working. Okay, I've been applying this for way too long. It's on. I will show the product again for anyone who, and I'm noticing I don't think I've ever done lives during the day. I always do them late at night or in the evening, and I'm noticing that everybody must be at work. But Jessica was like psyched. I don't know why she's not on here. I was a little bit late getting on. Maybe you could like tag her or something, Candace. I feel, because when she misses me, she gets so upset. But I don't want to stop it. You could hop off and be like, hey Jess, April's on. And she'll be like, oh my god, and come over. You don't have to, but you can if you want. So I'm going to show you this one more time for the people who haven't seen it. I guess all of you people have normal lives and aren't, you know, content creators, and you have a job, so you have to go to work. This is my job. So this sleep tight mask. Well, it's a, hold on, I'm trying to hold it still for you. Firming Tight Balm, Sleep Tight by Farmacy. And I love it. It is like one of those all natural kind of, I mean, you can tell by just by looking at it. It's got the pretty flowers and like the wooden lid. How cute is that? I'm obsessed with packaging. I'm an artist, so of course, like, I'm obsessed before I even open it up. And it's great because it's kind of like, looks like a Vaseline-like texture, but you put it on before bed, it soaks into your skin, and I've been using this for 2 weeks, and look, I'm still all the way at the top. It spreads very far. I just put way too much on because I wasn't paying attention. But it doesn't like smear all over your pillows or anything. It melts into your skin. If you do, right before bed, feel a little bit too much excess, just blot it off. The only times I've ever had that happen is when I'm not paying attention and I apply too much. But it's amazing because I used to wake up and feel all dry and crusty and wrinkly because I have really, really dry, sensitive skin. Really, really dry, sensitive skin. And now I wake up and my skin feels soft and healthy and like ready to go, you know? And if I want to, I can throw on makeup like in a like foundation, concealer, without having to worry about any kind of moisturizer. So it's just like I said with the Exuviance. I apply this in the morning, well, before, depends. Sometimes there's enough of this product left on your face in the morning that you don't need to apply anything in the morning. It depends. It's like, I don't know, sometimes my face must be more dry than others. Some mornings I wake up and I feel a little bit dry. I have 4 kids to get to school. I'm in a hurry. I brush my teeth and I apply my Exuviance. And then at night, I'm always in a hurry because I'm a mom of 4. At night, when I brush my teeth before bed, I apply my Sleep Tight mask by Farmacy. And between the two, wrinkles, forehead, gone. Skin's looking beautiful. I mean, obviously, when I move my eyebrows, it's still wrinkles. But I have no fine lines. There's no... The lines that used to just, like, stay there and be kind of visible, even when I wasn't lifting my eyebrows, have disappeared. They're gone. And I'm so happy. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that these two are absolutely 100% Beauty Is My Vice approved. You guys already know I'm in love with this one. In love. This is the first product that, like, was a life changer for me. I can't say for sure 100% if this is life changer. But I can say I've never used a sleep mask or I've never had or used a sleep balm before that I ever cared to use again. Like, I used it once, I was like, This, I want to put on one every night because when I wake up every morning, my face feels just so, like, comfortable. This is not sponsored. Please know that. Everything I do for you, I do because I love you. So if it makes my face look beautiful, I'm sharing it not because I'm being paid to share it. I'm not being paid to say any of this. I'm doing it because I love you and I want you to look and feel beautiful. I don't want you to feel insecure about fine lines. Thank you. I didn't want her to get upset. I'm kind of freaking out because the baby's crying and Grandma's not here. I don't know what she's doing. I don't want to stop it though. I knew that if I hit the live, the baby would wake up and she wouldn't be here. So I'm trying to see if I can get the balm to soak in enough without blotting before makeup appliance. Worst case scenario, I'll go down, get the baby a bottle, and hop back on in 5 minutes. If she doesn't show up in the next 5, I just can't leave him down there crying like that. It'll kill me. But see, like, I mean, I just love that, like, as we age and we start to feel like we're showing signs of aging, you know, like we used to, when we were younger, 21 years old, wake up, throw on a little bit of lipstick or whatever, and go on about our day, not really worrying about makeup too much. And now I feel like, look at all that lipstick I smeared everywhere. Now we're always worried about, you know, like, trying to cover up our aging. And it feels so good, especially being a mom with 4 small kids who doesn't have time to apply makeup on a regular basis, to wake up, fill in my eyebrows, throw on a lip if I want to or not. Normally I just fill in my eyebrows, go on about my day, and my skin looks great, young and healthy, and I don't feel like an old sag bag. Mama 5, you know what I mean? I mean, I wish I would have started skincare sooner, but it's never too late, obviously, because luck. Hi. And I can't believe that I just got this new ring light and I'm working with no ring light. I just have the window open. I guess I should have took my lipstick off before we started so it didn't smear. Okay, so I always get distracted on lives. I'm supposed to be blotting off the excess, not wiping. So I'm going to blot because I want to keep that moisture in as my primer. And I want it to do its work because it firms your skin. I don't even feel my lashes. I don't know if it's because I'm used to them or if mine are just comfortable. I'm spoiled though. I only wear Beauty Is My Vice lashes, which I've been saying for how long? Months now. I have lashes. I just have to get the, like, I feel like, you know, packaging, the way you present your product is everything. Like, you know, I'm not going to sell you crap. And I have the most amazing lashes, but I need to get the most amazing package to put them in. And I haven't quite got there. So, like, to me, it's worth the wait. I've had a really rough winter. Things weren't so hard on me with my kids getting so sick and everything falling apart. My lashes would probably already be for sale. But soon you can buy my lashes, and I was saying this morning, those lashes will, the lashes like take any look, whether it's incredible or kind of half-ass, you know what I mean, like natural look, over the top glam look, no makeup. Those lashes just make it. Like, they make her, it's like a make or break. This morning when I did my live, I had blue hair and this lipstick. And no foundation or anything. Had I had my lashes on, it would have looked like a completed, like, awesome look. I can't explain, they just make it. Now, all lashes make a huge difference, in my opinion. Lashes make or break. Like, they make the look complete. But these lashes in particular, I fell in love with them, obviously. That's why I'm selling them, or I will be. I mean, they're mine. I fell in love with the idea of a lash and created my own. And I want to sell them, like, to figure out a way to sell them, like, well, I guess I should sell singles and, like, maybe like a 10-pack in a way that is extremely affordable, but so I'm not, like, giving them away. I don't know. I'm such a nice person, it's so hard for me to figure all that stuff out. Like, to actually charge you. Because I just want to give them to you. You know what I mean? I do. I just want to send them all to you right now because I have them. I guess I could. What I should do. What I will do. I will send out, just like every brand does, before they release their new product. Leading up to the product release. See? Here goes the words. When it comes out, I will send every one of my Beauty Is My Vice patrons a pack of Beauty Is My Vice lashes to wear and show and play with and take pictures with and brag about to everybody at the pre-release. You know what I mean? I will give all of my patrons free lashes. It's called launch. So when I launch my Beauty Is My Vice lashes, I will pre-release to all my patrons. And soon, I haven't had time to really mess with my my Patreon. It's Patreon, but you become a patron. It's just spelled differently for the website. In the overview, I'm going to list exactly what rewards you get as a patron for X amount. I just haven't had the time to do it yet. Like, you know what I mean? That would mean, because like after I come out with my lashes, I'm coming out with a loose powder highlighter. I've got all these things in store. And like, so anytime I come out with a new product, you'll be the first to receive free products. That's one thing that will be a reward. Another is always shout outs, thank yous, always notifications, personalized notifications, as you know. And then there will be availability for phone calls. Not like, you know, like with Facebook Messenger, Skype, whatever, half an hour. You can buy like 15 minutes, half an hour phone calls. We could talk about, because I'm a life coach, success coach, and a makeup artist. So I could teach you how to do your makeup. I could be your therapist, or teach you how to succeed in your business. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it is you want to do with that hour, it's up to you, 100%. But I will basically like list how it works. Like, this much for this much for this. And you can change it up. Like 1 month, you could just pay the regular $5 to be a patron, which means you're included. You're in the family. And then if you wanted to have a month where you get, because you're excited about the lashes or you want a phone call, you can upgrade and then downgrade and upgrade. You know, you can change it anytime you want. And anytime that you decide you don't want to be a patron for me anymore, you can just, you know, you go in and you just cancel it. Okay, I gotta give your baby a bottle. Hopefully Jess gets her notification before I come back on, because after I come back on, I gotta go get the baby from school. And I'm so afraid this top's gonna fall off. And it sucks because I went through all the trouble, because look, it's broken. It's a dress that's broken. See, there's a hole. I don't know if you can see because of the comments. But look, I turned it into a fairy goddess dress with pin. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I'm excited to do a natural look. I will do a live tutorial for all of you very, very, very soon. Gotta run downstairs. Why am I still talking to you? My baby shower. No, I'm not pregnant. Mary. Yes, this is Mary. I don't have my glasses on. My babysitter didn't show. The baby's awake. I have to run down and get him a bottle, and then I'm going to do a live tutorial. So I'll be right back, you guys. I love you. I'll be right back. So hard for me to leave adult interaction. Dear God, help me. I'll be back. Really falling off. I just wanted to hop on real quick because Grandma was so late that she made me late for child pickup. But it's really gloomy. Look. Hold on. What? Camera? Okay, so it's really gloomy and yucky. Awful lighting. But I just want to show you guys how incredible. I have no makeup on. Just the lipstick and the skincare ointments that I was talking about. I didn't get to hop back on because Grandma was late. I had to go pick up my son. She made me late. But I will hop back on live once I get in the house. But I just wanted you guys to see in really bad, yucky, natural light that's, you know, there's natural light when it's all sunny that will make your face look all glared out and flawless. This is nasty light. It is cloudy and disgusting. But I just wanted you to see, like, well, like I said, I was using a window from the house. I was using natural light in there, but it's a little bit different than being outside. It's really dark and gloomy. But I just wanted you to see the actual results of the product without, you know, any special anything. Gloomy, yucky, gross day. Wrinkle-free skin. No foundation, no concealer, just some lipstick, right, Malachi? Getting our beauty on with no foundation, no concealer. Just, I mean, I filled in my brows this morning on a story. And my lips, and then the 2 skincare products that I've been using. And I'm wrinkle free! Yay! But I'm gonna go inside and do live. So, Jessica missed me earlier and she was so excited. She was so excited and she missed me earlier. So hopefully she catches me inside because I'm only gonna have about 20 minutes before I have to go get the other kids. And then after I go get the other kids, I can go back on live again. So, until Grandma leaves. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you in a minute inside. Say bye, Malachi. Bye. 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 Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you in a minute inside. I'm back. The joys of motherhood. I put my lashes on so fast. The joys of motherhood. It's like my mom says she's gonna come to help, and she shows up at child pickup time, which means the only thing I get to do while she's here is pick up kids. Anyway, I put my lashes on and I can't find my favorite, I wonder if it's in this box. Nope, I can't find my favorite mascara. My favorite mascara is Neutrogena Healthy Lengths. So I'm using a random bottle of Full Lash Bloom by CoverGirl, just because I had it laying around. It's one of those ones that like came in a pack with eyeliner that I probably bought a couple of years ago. I've been so, I mean, the Neutrogena Healthy Lengths has been my go-to that I had to dig for another. I don't know where it is. Anyway, so I'm going to hope that, so right now, no makeup. I'm going to see if I can pull off my lashes, a lip, no makeup. Let's see how it looks. No contour. We'll see what happens. So I was trying to place these. It's so hard now because now my camera sits like 8 feet away from my mirror. So, seeing, I think they're on good. I literally just threw them on before I hit the live button. Hi, 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 hi. So we're talking about incredible skincare products that get rid of your wrinkles. so you can wake up in the morning with healthy, plump, firm skin, wrinkle-free, and not have to worry about covering your face with foundation. And if you have fine lines, foundation, concealer, and especially powder are going to make those lines look 10 times worse in person. So steer clear. If you're seeing some fine lines or some wrinkles, why is my lighting placed? My camera's down lower than it was. Avoid those areas. Don't put makeup on those areas because, like, right now you can see no fine lines because of the skincare products that are saving my skin. But if I lift my forehead just like any other person in the world who doesn't have Botox, it wrinkles a little bit. Now, when you have makeup on, once you do that once, the crease stays. So now my fine lines are invisible, but if I have makeup on and I crease, it makes it look worse. So I hear a lot of beauty influencers like, pile in that concealer where your wrinkles and your creases are. No, don't, because then it creases and leaves a line that's not even there, so it makes your face look worse than it actually is. Thank you. I'm trying to help people find ways to feel young and beautiful, get rid of their fine lines and wrinkles and problem areas without going to the extreme of the extreme lengths of Botox. And there's no need to feel insecure or look in the mirror and just feel disappointed. Nobody deserves that. So, if there's a problem, we fix it. Let me know what your problems are. Luckily, they send me products for free, and I'm sure we will find one that works for you. Whatever kind of... Like, I have extremely dry, sensitive skin. So I need products that are extremely moisturizing and hydrating. You may have really oily skin, but a lot of these high-end products work both ways. Like, it has all the right ingredients in it to whichever way you are, whether you're extremely dry or extremely oily, it levels everything out. And I keep saying this because before I had a platform and people sending me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of products, I would waste money on cheaper things that I thought might work that never did work. So I'm telling you now, I learned the hard way. I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't want you guys to redness correction. You mean any kind of color correction. Color correction. I just saw them. I could run in the other room and get them. But LA Colors makes a concealer that's orange. Hold on. My snack came out. It's an orange concealer. It's really cheap. You'll probably have to order it online because I've never... LA Colors is sold at dollar stores, but I've never seen the salmon. I think it's called salmon or it's orange. I've never seen that color sold in stores. But you can order it on LA Colors website or on Amazon or wherever. It's cheap. If you have color correction problems all over, you could cover your whole face with it and then go over it with your foundation and then your concealer, and you'll have perfect color correction. It's going to look bright and orange, but then it's gonna fully correct, you know. I have not found a skincare product that makes that disappear yet, but I haven't looked. I can do that. But that's a quick fix for when you're doing your makeup. The LA Colors Concealer. It's cheap and it works. I'm so used to using the Neutrogena Healthy Lengths. I know I'm going to be disappointed. And it's so funny because you know how we get stuck in our ways? Like, we go to the market and we always buy the same hair products, the same mascara, the same lotion, the same hairspray, the same conditioner, the same eyeliner. You gotta try new stuff to figure out what works best. And when they sent me that Neutrogena Healthy Lengths, I always bought CoverGirl. Didn't really matter what bottle, as long as it came with the tube of black eyeliner, because I thought I was getting the best deal. I've learned that if I want the best lashes result for my lashes, my falsies, Neutrogena Healthy Lengths has a really small wand. The wand is really small and skinny with really tiny bristles, which lets you get in between your lashes and literally like brush them, comb them, do you know what I mean? Make them longer. That's why it's the perfect mascara, which I never would have known had they not sent it to me. It's like, you know, I get it. We don't want to buy new products and potentially waste money because we don't know if we're going to like it. So, that's what beauty influencers are for, but you've got to be really careful because some of them are sell, sponsor. Sell, sponsor. I promised myself from the very beginning, and I've even shared with my family, I have refused to share products on my profile if I do not like the product. I will not misguide you. If I like a product, I will post it. If it's my favorite and I'm in love with it, I'll get on live and say, oh my gosh, you've got to buy this, and I'm not profiting at all. Favorite part of doing my makeup. That's so hard. Creating the look, becoming the look, creating a character, so to speak, becoming, you can transform yourself into something, whatever, whether it's like natural fairy, like all natural glam goddess, like you can be blue, you can be green, you can be pink, like just I'm an artist, so my favorite part is just the creating process. There's not really one thing about it. It's the whole, like the whole look, the whole face, the whole everything. But right now we're not really concentrating on makeup. We're concentrating on look at my skin. There's no lines under my eyes. There's no fine lines on my forehead because of skincare products that work. So what I was saying though is stop wasting your money on like cheap products that might work, so that you can save your money and buy one good product that you know is going to get the job done. Because I've wasted so much money on junk. I learned the hard way. But you have to find somebody you can trust. And I mean, I'm telling you, you can trust me. Because you can. But there's always a chance. This is what scares me the most. Because I will never, ever, ever lie or misguide you. But there is a chance, like this real small chance. In my head, I think, if it's going to make my wrinkles disappear, why wouldn't yours? I mean, that's pretty, like, I get that skincare products can be hard, you know, because everybody's skin's different. But if my wrinkles go away, why wouldn't yours? But I always worry, everybody's different. So it could work differently for you. Maybe it's a little more magical on my face than yours. But I'm being 100% honest with what's happening with my face and my skin, and I will tell you exactly what kind of skin I have and how it's happening, so you can then relate it to you, so you know if it's going to work. But I think that you can totally just pull off brows. Like for every day. Get yourself some good creams. Forget the foundation. I mean, I'm a freckle face, but what are you going to do? Forget the, so I mean, all of the creams are color corrector, like they get rid of age spots. They have color correction. She asked about color correction. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't sleep last night, so I get a little scatterbrained. But this Exuviance gets rid of discoloration, any discoloration of the skin. It evens your skin tone entirely, but it's not going to make freckles disappear. So, I mean, I'm going to have freckles. The only way to make them disappear is to put on some makeup.
It's 3:15.
Yeah, I gotta go. Okay, Mom.
I have to leave at 3:30.
Okay. Almay liquid liner. Okay, I'm gonna go get my other kids so my mom can leave. And then I can hang out with you guys some more if you want. I wanted to complete the final look for the product with you just because I like hanging out with you guys. But everybody's at work. Because apparently everybody but me has a job. But this is my job. But I normally always do my lives at night. The only reason I'm doing it during the day today is because I didn't sleep last night. And here in a couple hours I'm probably going to drop dead. Like, not drop dead, but fall asleep standing up. So I had to do it while I'm still awake. I'm not finished, but I'm going to stop for now. I got to go get my kids. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll be back to finish. Third, fourth, fifth time's a charm, apparently. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Waiting for all my beauty bays. I have been so hardcore determined today, you guys. I am running past 48 hours of no sleep. I'm working. I'm home alone with the kids. I will not give up. I will finish the job. Hello. Hi. It's really hard to read some of your names. H. Josh. AVD. Abdullah. Hi, Abdullah. Are you new to Beauty is My Vice? Jessica. I want to touch on something really quick after a couple of people hop on. Abdullah. Hi. There was a girl who asked me a question, and I just looked at her name to try to remember to respond directly to her in this live, and I've already forgotten, because that's what happens when I don't sleep. We all know that I get brain crazy when I don't sleep. But you guys, I know I said this before, you have to take into account, like, who in their right, like, normally people don't go for days on end with no sleep, one. And if they do, they don't do fluent speaking for hours on end. So we may all have this problem. Might not just be me. You know, the whole brain fart, dyslexia, forgetting of words, loss of track, all that stuff that happens whenever I don't sleep. Yeah, I mean, anyway, still, rocking out with no makeup, lashes, lip, brows, that's it. Just the skincare products, flour in my hair, and it's hashtag goals. Like back when we were 21 years old and could get up and throw on a little bit of mascara and a lip and go on with our day and feel beautiful. And because I have so many kids, I'm passionate about makeup. Creating looks is like my thing. Like, I love it. It brings me so much satisfaction. See, I just did it again. Messing up my words. Satisfaction and joy. But it's like therapeutic for me. But do I have the time to do it on a regular basis? No. And I don't want my skin looking nasty, nasty, nasty all the time. So, hashtag goals. Meaning, beautiful skin. So I can just fix up my brows, pop on a lip if I want to or not. Normally I just fill in my brows a little bit. Always with the NYX Micro Brow. Now that I've let my brows fully grow in, I stopped using pomade, which I never thought I would do, because sometimes pomade's just, it's a lot. And when you don't have that much brow to work with, it's perfect. Use pomade with the micro brow. I love the micro brow because it's so teeny. Look, I can show you how teeny. So you can make perfect brow strokes, one. Hold on a minute here. It's going to look bigger than it really is. Perfect brow strokes, one. Let me see if I can show. I don't have any nails on right now. Oh my goodness. What can we measure it up against? Oh my goodness, my fingernails all look bad because they ripped when I took my nails off. Okay, so I'm measuring it up against my pinky. Look how tiny that is. The great thing about this is even if you're still using pomade, every so often there's little spots that just don't quite get filled in perfectly. So if you're, before I turned, once I got to pomade, sorry. Once I started using pomade, I was like, I'm never using a brow pencil again. Ha! Here I am, 100% brow pencil. But for a long time, it was fully pomade. And then once I came across these, it was pomade plus these. Because these just make adding this to your brow, especially if you don't have, like, say, back in the day, you took too much of your brow off and they're just not growing in right. This, you can make little brow strokes and they look 100% natural. I mean, it's just perfect. And it's perfect to add with your pomade because it just gets those teeny tiny little spots to perfect. But for me, now, my brow routine takes seconds. I mean, I literally just go, I make a line under, done. I just outline. Well, I underline and just fill in a little bit because, you know, they're not as full, obviously. You need what stuff? The micro brow. It's NYX. It's a NYX product. I don't think it's very expensive. Well, it might, $7 or $8. But they last a long time because they're so tiny. You don't need much. Especially if you're using pomade. If you're using pomade, this thing's going to last you forever. Because this is all I use, I go through them pretty quick. And I just literally go under and then, you know, fill in. And it's just so much more natural. And every so often, when I have the time, I brush and add some. I just saw it. Ooh. Hold on, guys. It's right here. This is the best and the cheapest brow mascara. Fluffs your fluffs your. Can you see that? It's an e.l.f. brow mascara. I'm not a huge e.l.f. fan most of the time, but it's got two ends of brow mascara. It's clear. I hate brow mascaras that are weird poop brown. They're disgusting. It's clear. It fluffs them and keeps them in place. It makes them look bigger. So when I do have time, if I'm doing like an actual look, I use these. I go through these like, because they get kind of nasty once the brown gets in there. It changes colors and stuff. But they last a while. And I think they only cost $2. And in my opinion, this is the best brow mascara there is. What else? Another question somebody asked me on the last live. Yes, my wrinkles are completely disappearing. I'll talk about that again in a minute. I've talked about that in the previous lives too. But somebody asked me, I'm so delirious and sleep deprived. I have no idea how I'm, like, my brain's functioning normal right now. But she asked me about, she said, quote, redness correction. And I said, you mean color correction? And I told her, and I said, they're in the other room. I can go grab them. These salmon color. Oh, I just keep taking, I should just leave this thing on for a while. So, normally, okay, for any kind of color correction, get a picture of the color wheel. Whatever color, say you have purple under your eyes, go to the opposite color to correct. So you're going to get orange or red to correct black or purple under your eyes. Like if you have darkness under your eyes. So you have darkness under your eyes, this will make it disappear. Now, that's how you know what I mean? So, different kinds of colors correct different colors. But overall, I've found it doesn't matter what kind of color correction problems you're dealing with. If you've got blotchy, discolored skin, your whole face is a hot, discolored mess, cover just the spots that are needed, or you can cover your whole face with this tube. They're cheap. You can buy them in like little bulk 3-packs. Now these are LA Colors, which come from the dollar store, but I have never once seen these tubes at the dollar store, ever. Not once. Not where I live. So I order them We can go to LA Colors website, Amazon, wherever. I'm sure they sell them everywhere. Buy a 3-pack, so much cheaper. If you need color correction, like if you have darkness under your eyes, this is what you use. And it's going to look really funny at first, but you're going to put your foundation and your concealer on, and it's like magic. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see any darkness. Doesn't matter how many layers of foundation or concealer you put on black or purple under your eyes, it's not going to go away. This makes it disappear. Okay, so I wanted to clear that up for her because sometimes she said redness. So she may need like a purple or a green or you know, another color to correct her problem. But still, it seems that this, I don't have color correction problems, but I'm an artist, and I feel that this would do the trick. I honestly do. But everybody's different, so it might not work for her. It may. I guess technically redness, you should use purple or green or whatever. But you know, it's hard to find all those colors. They have cheap little color correction packets, you know, with all the different color. Color correction was really big, a really big in thing there for a while. But the truth of the matter is, I don't think, like, yes, logically, it makes sense to go to the opposite side of the color wheel. Yes, it makes sense. These just seem to work for everything, and they're cheap. You don't have to spend a lot of money on all this crap. You can just buy these and make it go away. What else did I want to cover before? There was something else somebody asked me, and I dropped the lid to my precious brow pencil. Because, you know, just like with anything, you gotta keep your lids on all your products. There it is. They get dried out. They won't work right. Always keep your products closed and sealed tightly. Oh, and for the whole, because we're saving our skin with skincare products. And the truth of the matter is as we age, makeup makes us look older. And you're going to see young beauty gurus tell you all the time, pack that, so make sure this is clean, pack that concealer in there. Pack that concealer in all those creases. Pack it in there. Pack the concealer in there. All those fine lines and creases. Pack the concealer in there. Okay, now pack the powder in. Pack all the powder in. So stupid. Even at 20, I don't get it. Because anywhere there's a crease, once you move and make the crease pronounced, it then creases the makeup. And even when you're not creasing, it's permanently creased through the makeup. Get what I'm saying? Okay, so if you have, like right now, my skincare products are working amazing, and if it keeps going down this route, hopefully I won't have any wrinkles left at all. But my fine lines are gone. Like, there's no fine lines right now. See? No fine lines. I used to have fine lines. My beauty baes, my beautyismyvice family knows I used to have fine lines. So, like, I could wrinkle and let go, but the lines were still there, right? I dropped my phone and... Oh. Anyway, I used to, like, after wrinkling my forehead, no shame, everybody's forehead wrinkles, but the lines would stay. And I was like freaking the F out. Like, I needed to get Botox immediately, because at that point, it's like I had went through so many beauty products and didn't matter what I got, nothing ever did what it said it was going to do. You know what I mean? Luckily, you guys have me. They're sending me the products for free, so you don't have to waste thousands of dollars before you figure out what works. So, whenever I was talking to you guys about the Exuviance, and I couldn't announce it yet because I was doing a campaign for them, which means I'm not being sponsored to tell you this. I'm telling you this because this is changing my face. But where I was going with this is, still to this day, when I lift my eyebrows, I get creases there, right? Luckily, they go away. But when I'm doing my makeup, I'm going to avoid putting, like, I'm going to put as little makeup as humanly possible where my lines are. I mean, it doesn't matter how much setting spray you use. Number one, never use powder where you have creases or fine lines, ever. And number two, try to use as little product as possible, because then you, like, I could crease once. Like, look how great my skin looks right now. It looks amazing. I could crease, I could do my makeup, look up once, and then all day I'm going to look like I have huge wrinkles on my forehead when I don't. So the truth is a lot of times you look better without makeup or with less makeup, because makeup makes your flaws more defined and more noticeable. It makes you look older, you know, than you really are. It makes you look worse than you really are. Like, if I had foundation, concealer, and powder on my forehead right now, you would still see those lines, even though I have no fine lines right now, which is not fair. It's not fair. I don't deserve that. I worked too hard to get rid of them, you know? But anyway, this is the product, so I thought I'd go ahead and show it to you in my actual hands, because we talked about it and I couldn't actually show it to you. And it's been like a dream, because this is my daytime go-to. It's amazing. It's changing my skin, taking away all of my wrinkles. And then this is nighttime. So we need something working on our skin 24/7. And I got lucky 2 times in a row. I can't say 100% for sure if this is do or die, life-changing, like I can say about this. Why? Because this is already life-changing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I already hit the jackpot with this one, and I know this one's really good. I know it's good. But I don't know, like, if it's as good, because I already have this one, and I can't stop using it. I can't. Because I feel like I don't want to backtrack, you know? So now, I've been using okay, first of all, let's go ahead and apply Exuviance. Since you guys haven't gotten to see me apply it, because that review I did was nothing but dancing, like I told you. And my life has been busy, chaotic, and crazy, and it was embarrassing. I really don't care. I would have put it up on my YouTube channel. I don't care. But I don't want to embarrass the brand. You know what I mean? I love that it's got a pump. Keeps your product nice, clean, fresh. And it's a big bottle. It spreads far. There is 1.75 fluid ounces. And it's only $75. $75. This one was $105. Okay. Full transformation face cream. It is, I think, 1 ounce. Yeah, 1 ounce of cream. 1 ounce. And I like this. Don't get me wrong. It's a great primer. But didn't make my wrinkles go away. So this is like worth to me every single freaking penny. Hello. I feel like my skin's glowing at this point, and I can't tell if it's just because, you know, I'm like 3-4 weeks into using this, or if it's because I'm using this and this, but these two seem to go like hand in hand. Let me go ahead and show you this too. I love both. I love the presentation of both bottles. I love this. It's so, I don't know. I love the color. I'm an artist, so like I love packaging. Like I'm obsessed with the way things look. So I really do like the design. It's simple, professional. It's made by dermatologists. Like you go to their little Instagram page and you've got all like 50 doctors standing there. They're all working as hard as they can to fix your face. Very professional. And these are all like, this one is all like all natural. That's why I've got my little hippie dress. Not hippie. I'm trying to look like a plant here, you know. Guys, no fighting. You've got to be good while Mommy does this. So I'm trying to match my product. Which I noticed, Jade, downstairs. Please go downstairs. They promised they would listen. Anyway, I don't have very many earth tony colors in my wardrobe, I've noticed. I did find this green dress, and I think I have a couple brown things, but not that I was satisfied with. But it's because I'm so into like pinks and purples and like bright, vibrant colors. But I love earth tones. Love them. I don't know why I don't have more. So I love the packaging. Well, first of all, it comes in a box with this on the outside. So it's a Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. And then I had to be really careful opening this because I don't want to rip the box. This is so cool. Hold on, just give me a second. If I can figure out how they did it. And this is $45, I think, which is not expensive. And I've been using it for 2 weeks, and I'm still all the way at the top. You'll see here in a second. Because it doesn't take much. Okay, come on, close. Well, anyway, it closes pretty much like this. It opens at the top. And then it kind of like does this kind of thing where it goes voila. I'm trying to do this without showing you, without dropping it and listening to my kids killing us. So there's the box in the middle, and then all of your fancy product info. I think that's so cool. How it opens into this beautiful, artistic, organic. I just really love it. It's really unique. They seem like a really amazing brand. And then it comes, so that's 1, 2, 3 boxes. Go to your room. Right now. Okay, go to your room. Malachi, downstairs. Jade, in your room. Jade? The only person that's mad at you right now is me because you're yelling at me. They should be in bed. Daddy's not here. He took Evan to the movies, so they're upset about that, and they've been fighting ever since. And I made the mistake of giving them cake after dinner. And this is my reward. I'll give you cake after dinner if you're really good so Mommy can work. Okay, so box number 3. Talk about very nice packaging. Get away from the gate! No, I want everybody quiet. Malachi, your room. Jade, your room. If I have to say it one more time. I'm sorry. I don't normally yell, but I have to raise my voice for them to hear me. They're all the way downstairs screaming. I don't know what that was. Sorry. Okay, so box number 3. Farmacy. It's a really pretty bottle. I think I showed you the bottle already. So there are, can I get a close-up on that? This thing is crazy how close it wants it to be, but you have to have it in the exact right place. Let me get glasses on because I've been awake too long and I can't see. Period. So there is 1.7 fluid ounces. And yeah, I love the wooden lid. How stinking cute is that? I wish I had nails on right now. I love this. Like, I just love it. It goes with all my, matches my bathroom so well down the stairs. I love it. Like, little things like this make me so happy. I don't know why. Okay, so, and then it comes with the nice little, I've got a piece of pink hair stuck on it. A nice little thing to keep your balm nice and fresh. And now, like I said, I've been using it for approximately 2 weeks, and look, I'm all the way at the top. Like, I mean, I'm still right here, like at the rim. Okay, so what I've been doing, because with the Exuviance, it never really said like use this many times a day, so I just used it as needed. So I was using it twice a day. So now I have extremely dry, sensitive skin. So, and this claims to do it all. It's supposed to firm. It gets rid of all the toxins from the, environment. It does it all. I mean, I could read you this whole thing, but I mean, if you're interested, look it up. Look up the Sleep Tight balm on Farmacy, which Farmacy is on Instagram, so you can just click on the link and read everything about it. And I think it's $45. Okay, so it's got it all. So it's got all the collagens to baby skin is all great and pretty, just like the Exuviance. It produces the collagens quicker so that we can be beautiful and young and, plump and pretty and firm. This does the same thing. It's kind of like Vaseline. It looks like Vaseline, kind of. It feels like Vaseline, kind of. But it soaks, it doesn't leave that residue, that nasty residue, if you were to put, and I love Vaseline. I have extremely dry skin, and I used to use Vaseline multiple times a day, but now since I've been using these products, I haven't had to use Vaseline once, which is incredible. Okay, so I put it on my face, and it gets feels like my skin is so sensitive. It gets a little bit red anytime I put something on it for like a hot second and then it goes away. So I put it on, and normally my face just like absorbs it up. If I put on a little bit too much, like I just leave it on when it's time for bed, if my face feels a little bit sticky, I just blot. Like, where's my little, you know, rather than wiping, you just blot, because you don't want to get rid of any of that precious product. Just blot it in there. And now, sometimes my skin's drier than others. So I've noticed some mornings I wake up, well, no, first of all, I use this every night. And I said this in a live prior to this. I have tried face balms, face masks, face things you sleep in before, but never cared to use them again. Like, I used it once and I was like, I'm not doing that. Stupid. But with this, I wake up and my skin feels like healthy and glowy and hydrated, rather than like when I apply my makeup, there's never any now this is, I think, between both products, there's no dry patches, there's no cracks or creasing. Like, it's just made my skin so like unbelievably smooth and hydrated and moisturized, and like, you know what I mean? So anyway, some mornings I'll notice that it's still hydrated and ready to go. So it doesn't need anything. You know what I mean? So I just leave it as is, brush my teeth, go on about my day. If it feels a little bit dry, like, you know, because sometimes my face is so dry, it just sucks it right up. Other times it's not so bad, and it, you know, there's some excess in the morning, and I just, you know, it still feels, you know, moisturized, and I let it go. If I wake up and it doesn't, it feels like I'm dry again, I will use the Exuviance, because I used to use it every morning. So now I'm kind of fluctuating. But now, like, say I wake up in the morning and I still feel hydrated, I go on about my day with no makeup. Say at some point I have something to do and would like to apply makeup, I'll use my Exuviance to, you know, hydrate and plump my skin. But I always make sure, even if I wake up with hydrated skin, I always make sure I use each one once a day. You know what I mean? So I use this every night, and if I don't have to use this in the morning, I put it on sometime throughout the day. Do you know what I mean? I just sometimes feel like if you wake up and your skin's still kind of overly moisturized, adding more product isn't going to do it any good. You kind of got to wait for the other product to finish doing its job before adding the new product, because you don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? Got a $45 bottle and a $75 bottle, and why apply one on top of the other when it's not going to do any good? Like, I get it, it's tempting, but I don't do it because it's not going to do any good. Now I can read comments. Yeah, I have 4. But with this cream, just like with the Exuviance, I feel like they're the perfect combo because I have such dry, sensitive skin. Okay, so I showed you what this looks like, okay? I didn't get to show you what this looks like. So I need something like this for my skin. Something semi-like Vaseline. This is like Vaseline, but it's got magic inside of it. The other stuff's just Vaseline, okay? So obviously this is my favorite. And then this one is more like a lotion. Like, it looks more like a lotion. I love that it's teal, a teal bottle, and a teal, getting the light there where you can see me. Where should I do it? Why is the lighting bad? There we go. I love that it's teal. And that's a lot. That's a lot. That would cover my whole face, neck, probably twice over. Normally I use a half a... That was 3/4 of a pump. I went 3/4 of a pump. Not a full pump, 3/4 of a pump. Normally I use half of a pump at a time and go from there. Half pump, half pump, half pump, half pump. You know what I mean? Until I'm finished. And it looks more like a lotion versus more like a Vaseline. But it does magic. You know, just like this one, the Marini looks like a lotion. And it's amazing too. Trust me, it is. I use it. But if I was gonna say, if as recommending products that you purchase, if I had to pick, I would say 150% Exuviance, and this is the best face mask slash replacement for Vaseline. Like, I don't even just think of it as a face mask or a sleep tight balm. I think of it as what I used to use Vaseline for that actually does something good for my skin. Which to me is a miracle, because I've been using Vaseline for my whole life. And now I've found, like, basically Vaseline that does magic. You know what I mean? But anyway, any of these products, well, any of these products I can put on and go on about my day and have that glowy, just healthy look with no makeup. This is the Marini. It makes me look glowy and healthy too. It makes me look glowy, healthy, and plump. It just didn't get rid of my wrinkles. But everything else about it is amazing. I mean, it's the perfect primer. It hydrates my skin, like, amazingly. And this one was $105, so this is the most expensive one. I love it, but it didn't make my wrinkles go away. So, but I still use it. Not as often, obviously. Every so often, just to switch things up. Because I feel like, just like with anything, if you use it too much, your skin kind of gets used to it, and it's almost like it stops working, you know what I mean? So I like to switch things up a little bit every so often. It's just like when you use a new shampoo and your hair feels like better than ever because you switched up your shampoo. Now, obviously, I just started using these products, so it's really important that I continue. But every so often, I throw in a new one just to kind of switch it up and keep my skin on task, on top of its game, you know? Did I apply? Okay, so here's me. Okay, I applied the Farmacy. I'm applying Marini. And you, with all these, it says to go all the way down your neck because you want to make sure you get firmness in your neck because you don't want to have sag. Now, I used to weigh like 120 pounds more. So I'm surprised that I don't have like a saddlebag down here. But there was like, see that little, there's a certain direction I move where I can kind of see a little, I have to move in just the right direction. No, that's not it. Maybe it's gone. There was like a little loose spot of skin. But it's not, it's still there, but it's not like, it looks better than it did. Just trust me. It looks better than it did. It was kind of just like loose skin. It looked kind of just like a little piece of loose skin on my neck. And now it looks like part of my neck, which is good. Now I'm losing this product that's on my finger. I keep forgetting. So now I'm going to put this on. And look, I have no makeup on. My skin looks amazing. Anytime I'm using any kind of product, whether it's foundation, concealer, moisturizer, I have it on my finger and I always get it in my hair. But my skin looks, I have no makeup on. My skin looks amazing. I could go out, like today when I started my live, I got all these compliments earlier before they knew what I was doing. Your makeup looks amazing today. And I was like, I'm just wearing lipstick and brows. And at the time, I didn't even have my lashes on. I added my lashes. So I have lipstick, brows, lashes. I have nothing else on. And you see the difference? Like, those of you who haven't been following me as long, I crease up, down, and they're gone. Makes me so happy. You didn't have to get Botox, and it's this. This is what's doing it. This is what made it happen. And even though I have no under eye problems, I have been concentrating a whole bunch on my under eye because I was like, oh, I don't need to worry about my under eye. And then I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, you do. Because if not, before you know it, you're going to have bags or circles or wrinkles under your eye. So instead of waiting for, like, I let my forehead get all wrinkly and creasy before I did anything about it. Now I'm trying to prevent ahead of time to prolong the aging. I mean, I know eventually it's gonna come, but we can prolong it. Now, I would love if you guys get this. And like I said, I'm not profiting. It just makes me so excited to not feel insecure about my fine lines and to not feel like an old, dried out, wrinkly mom. Because I did. It's one thing. Okay, when I was a stay-at-home mom well, I'm still a stay-at-home mom. But all those years, I didn't look in the mirror hardly ever. I hardly ever did my makeup unless we were going somewhere. So, like, you know, wrinkles, fine line. It didn't bother me because I didn't have to look at it because I was too busy working to look at my face. Like, all I ever did was work and take care of kids. But now that I'm a beauty influencer, I'm forced to look at my face all the time. 1. 2, everybody else is looking at my face all the time. So it's really hard to look at it when it's aging and creasing and doing all this nasty stuff you don't want it to. So I'm just so excited that, you know, we can spend $74, $75 on a bottle of cream versus hundreds and thousands of dollars of plumpers and Botox and all that stuff that's really bad for you and really bad for your skin, and that we would probably regret later. Even though as a beauty influencer it's so tempting, because then I'd fit in. But you know what? Like, recently my MO is everything they do, I try to do the exact opposite. Because everything they do drives me nuts. I love all of you beauty, not all of you. I'm talking about like the big ones, the ones that we see on a regular basis. How they're never real. How everything's always sponsored and you never know what's true. Like, there is no truth. It's just all money and games, and like, their face is fake. I'm surprised they can smile. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, their forehead doesn't move. Their cheeks are sticking straight out because they got cheek implants, and lips are huge, and they try to lift their eyebrows, but they can't. Their forehead doesn't move, and it's just like so fake that it's almost sickening, because as a beauty influencer, I feel it's my job to relate to you. One human being to another human being. Human being with a real face, real skin, real problems. How can I relate to you if I have a fake face? Like, trust me, I did a lot of thought about this because I didn't think I was ever going to find a product that would fix my problem areas. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So I don't have to worry about it anymore, because I don't want wrinkles. You know? I don't want people staring at my wrinkles every day. But if I go and get a quick fix, how am I supposed to help you deal with your wrinkles and your fine lines and, like, you know, real life? Real life. Because social media is not real life. It's fake life. And when people become so consumed by it, so consumed, I feel like a lot of beauty influencers especially, because why? Because beauty influencers, their job is nothing but comparison, and it is the hardest job in the world, because all you ever feel is compared to every single other person in the world, and it just makes you feel this big. No matter how beautiful you are, it makes you feel this big, because there's always somebody prettier, there's always somebody more successful, there's you know what I mean? There's always somebody who portrays themselves to be more flawless and more perfect. There's always going to be somebody that makes you feel this big. No matter what. So the trick into being, like, it's really hard to be a beauty influencer and to separate yourself from social media, the standards of social media, and what social media is, and keep yourself in the reality of life, yet still sharing your life as a beauty influencer, life coach influencer, success influencer. I do all that stuff, but not letting the social media aspect get to me. It's really tricky. Really tricky. So like I can't judge these people for doing what they do because I know how it feels. You know, and it doesn't feel good. But I don't want to be that girl that everybody clicks on and sees my video and they're like, yeah, she looks gorgeous, but her whole face is fake. She gave in. She wasn't strong enough to love herself for who she was and for what God gave her. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I feel like that kind of contradicts itself a little bit because I'm saying we have fine lines. What kind of products can we find to help that? But that's preventative methods to help keep our skin healthy. It's like taking vitamins. You take care of your body. You want to take care of your skin. You want to take care of your hair. You know, that's different than going and changing your face, your body, your whole appearance to please others, one, and to reflect the illusion of a perfection that is not real. Which is why all these problems exist. And I have a daughter, and it scares me to death because she's going to grow up and she's going to get on social media and she's going to see all these fake girls with fake boobs and fake faces and fake lips and fake foreheads and fake hair and fake everything, and she's going to think, oh my God, I'm the ugliest thing in the whole wide world. I hate myself. You know what I mean? Like, it was hard for me as a kid, just going to school without social media. Imagine being a kid nowadays with social media. The standards of beauty are at a level that is not realistic. Not because it's not real. It's not real. It's all fake. It's all surgery and editing and false reality. It's all an illusion. It's all it is. So never feel bad about yourself because of what somebody else portrays. Please. I mean, it would kill me. I worry about that all the time. It's another one of the reasons why I do what I do, because I hope to like inspire people to see themselves for who they are and what they are as beautiful, and not look at the people who give in and think they're more beautiful. No, they're not more beautiful. They felt so insecure that they couldn't take it, so they went and injected their entire face full of plumpers and fillers and, you know, like, no, they're not more beautiful than you. They're just temporarily inflated. Their face is a balloon. Every 6 months it deflates and they have to go get it reflated. And can you imagine, after stretching your face all those years, here we are working on tightening and firming our skin. Look at the natural, beautiful glow. Tightening and firming. They are stretching their skin over and over and over again. Every 6 months, they have to get more Botox. And it's gonna, like, destroy their face. I mean, that's what it is. Their lips are inflated just like balloons. They deflate, they need them reflated every 6 months. Same thing with your forehead. Some beauty influencers, it's so bad, they turn to the side and you can see the bubble. Where the actual balloon, so to speak, basically what it is. And you can literally see the lump, and it just stretches the skin out, you know, versus having a facelift, they just get a balloon put in their forehead. And every 6 months they pump it full. So if they turn to the side, they've got a lump. Have you ever seen them? If you look real close in the tutorials and they turn to the side, you're going to see a big lump. Same thing with the cheeks. Oh my God, the cheeks. The cheeks. The huge lump cheeks. The balloons inside. The Botox. It's sad though. I just think it's sad. I think it's sad for our society, for our children, that has become what beauty is. Beauty used to be natural and organic. I mean, think about Cindy Crawford. She was beautiful. She wore a little bit of lipstick. Had some ratty hair. And she was beautiful. It was cool. She didn't do any of that. She didn't go hurt herself and put her life and her body in jeopardy. And I just feel like it's put the standards for our children so high that they're never gonna feel like they're enough. Because right now, I don't feel like I'm enough. Like, I mean, I pray every day, and Jesus reminds me I am enough. Obviously, that's why I do what I do. But there's a piece of me every day that's like, you're not pretty enough. Why? Because every single day, my feed is full of fake faces. Faces that aren't real. Ugh. I just rambled. Again. I am so sorry. I shouldn't be allowed to do lives when I'm sleep deprived. I have 7 seconds. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me ramble.
Saturated and underwhelmed. Does the way I feel belong to someone else? The more I try to listen, the less I hear. So tune me out and let me disappear.